Yeah, baby.
We're That Rogers Family.
And our heart is to inspire, encourage, and empower you to do family on purpose.
Ezekiel of the future, it was your first time at Disneyland.
We were there to celebrate her birthday. But it was an awesome time showing Ezekiel all the first things. But the most important thing that I wanted to get was him walking at Disneyland.
Ezekiel is getting really close to his first steps. And Nehemiah was dreaming that he would take him.
Oh man, that'd be cool. So one thing I love to do at Disneyland is see things for the first time again through my children's eyes. And one of those things for sure was the parade. The parade was awesome with Zeke. He is on my shoulder right here, and he would just be like clapping, and he would be, and I love this move. It's like, wow, this dude has got the moves.
So when we are traveling with the little kids,
You're limited.
You're limited. You're limited to their nap schedules.
Yes, so we
and to their bedtime schedules, and to their tantrum schedules, and to their eating schedules.
Yeah.
Their bathroom break schedules.
All the things.
Lots of timers going off the whole time.
So we tried to beat one. We got back on the tram. At least we got in line. And then she fell asleep.
While we were waiting for the tram to go back to the hotel and nap, she fell asleep. So we got her onto the tram.
Yeah.
And she slept on the tram. Through the elevator. Up to the room. Arrived at the door.
Of course, guess who's at our door?
Housekeeping.
So right in that moment, Ellie wakes up.
I was standing in the hallway trying to still rock her, and she kind of goes, "Where's our bus?" The last thing she remembered was falling asleep waiting for the bus.
My goodness.
So, back to Disneyland.
We made it. Dumbo, our normal stop, but they're fixing it, so no Dumbo for us.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brooke. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Time out. So before you think that this trip was all churros and ice cream and happiest place on earth, Disney magic, you need to know that traveling with toddlers is not exactly easy. We do our best to focus on the moments that bring us together, not the ones that tear us apart. And that's why when we're making these videos, it seems a little like a highlight reel. Because it is. The first day of our Disneyland trip, we were walking down the hall and our camera that we vlog with, a camera that we use for all of our videos, fell on the floor and just completely stopped working. The outside looked perfect. Moments like that can pull you apart. You can start to point fingers at each other and blame whoever dropped the camera, and Instead of doing that, we say, okay, we have our phones, we have our GoPro, this is what we're gonna do. And we keep on moving. We don't allow our circumstances to dictate the attitude that we're going to have for our trip. We choose to focus on moments like this. Another thing that was new for us was the big kid rides. Ooh. When we had season passes a while back, none of our kids were tall enough.
So close, like by inches. She was too short.
Yeah. We weren't tall enough to ride any of the rides, so Small World it was, over and over again. Which,
Buzz Lightyear though, we got little stuff.
There's actually a lot for us to do, but Faith was ready to try, and she was not just ready, she was excited.
About Thunder Mountain specifically.
Specifically Thunder Mountain.
She looked forward to Thunder Mountain, but one of her first ones was Soarin', but my favorite one was Cars. I got to see her, I didn't get to go on Soarin' with her, but I got to go on Cars with her. Me, her mother, and her in the middle.
Big girl!
You were only that scared? Wow. Faith, we were so proud of you. You did an awesome job.
One thing about having kids that are too short to ride the big kids rides is you can do something called rider switch, which means the people who have to stay out with the babies get to go back again with Faith. Yeah. They get to go back on the ride. So Faith would get off the first time and say she didn't like it, but then still be like, well, I'll go again with Mimi and Papa, or I'll go again with Mommy. And then she would come off again and still pretend like she kind of didn't like it. It was weird. After getting off of Thunder Mountain for the second time, I rode with her and my mom, and I was like, what'd you think? And she was like, I didn't like it. We're never riding this again. Never riding Thunder Mountain again. And then we take a few more steps as we exit out, and she's like, but maybe we could keep going. She's just funny. She takes a while to process how she really feels about it.
That's awesome.
But we had a lot of fun riding some big kid rides.
So one of my favorite memories with them was going on Monsters, Inc. We get about halfway through, stuck. They just stop. And then the lights turn on, so we know something's wrong. The lights never turn on a ride. They never ruin the magic, but they did on this one.
We'll be with you guys shortly. Please remain seated. All your arms, legs, hands, and knees at the same time. Sorry, guys.
Uh-oh.
We're stuck.
Who broke it?
Stuck on Monsters, Inc.
Here's what it looks like with the
so
lights on.
Not so scary anymore.
It's funny that we're all by ourselves.
So I actually kind of had fun getting stuck on the ride. It was neat to see all of the detail that they put into these characters and moments that you just pass by. For a blip, they put so much work. So we get to really enjoy it as we walked through. But I was told to put my phone away.
Follow me, single file line, no photography or video recording for me.
So right now at Disneyland is a special event called Pixar Fest.
So we found out that it is a huge deal. And we went on Wednesday, not knowing that it opened Friday before. So then the Friday that we ended was absolutely packed because I think
crazy packed.
They all knew more than we knew that it was Pixar Fest.
Nehemiah likes Pizza Port because of the portions.
Yes.
I like Pizza Port because of the air conditioning. But for Pixar Fest, they're calling Pizza Port Pizza Planet. The aliens have taken over.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And it's Pizza Planet.
I don't know why they haven't done it before, but it looks good. I like it a lot now.
It was a fun change. So that was one of the Pixar Fest changes that we experienced was Pizza Planet.
The other one that I really liked was the cotton candy.
The Nemo-inspired cotton candy. It was orange and white, dreamsicle deliciousness. We just like cotton candy.
It doesn't matter the flavor. I can't even.
It really was good, though.
Oh, good.
I thought it was good. Did you try it?
I did. It was an amazing trip for her birthday. We had a great time. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Snack break.
Snack break in the middle of a ride. We're stuck, but Gotta make something of it. So I make sure to hold a baby just so it's like, oh, I have an excuse.
Oh, I was holding Ezekiel.
Ellie.
5, 4, 3, 2. We sat down on a grate.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a drain for when it rains. It was a subwoofer. From afar. Disneyland with 3 kids. It wears on you. That was something kind of nostalgic that I wanted to do again with the girls, was to watch the Paint the Night parade. That was the top of my list.